So good morning, everyone. This class today is a chair yoga class. And because we've been together for quite a while, uh, I'm going to bypass some of the basic of the chair yoga in terms of the foundational part, and we'll move into hopefully something that is more challenging and creative as well. And the intention of the class is actually to hold the pose while breathing. Okay, so that is pretty much where I'm going to leave it. So I do have my chair. As you know, I have the padding because my chair is in metal. At one point, I removed the blanket. And then I'm coming to sit on the very edge of my chair. So I still have security. I still have mat below the chair so that the chair doesn't slip away. When we're going to do poses, I just want to say, if your chair is light enough, which on one hand is very advantageous because it's easier to move, be always aware. I'm going to give is that this is not happening. Okay, here I'm pulling on it. Okay, so make sure that your handhold on your chair is not at the very edge so that it doesn't tip forward. You have a handhold that's really based onto the chair. Okay, so that's really important for me to say. I feel like my feet is touching the wall when I extend, and I'm not that long. So, all right, so that's about it. So you well both know, three of you knows how to sit on a chair. We look for our behind us, and we expose our seat bone. We could almost say it. So have your blocks ready. More likely we'll need only one today, but have them ready. Okay. And then find the right place on your chair. That hear me spot as, oh yeah, I can stay there. I can land onto the chair, and I can land onto that part of the body that is directly in direct contact with the chair. So that's where we start. And remember, when you will look at a plane landing, the plane just simply doesn't drop and that's it. The plane lands, the wheels touch, and it keeps running forward before coming to a standstill. Because it takes time. It takes time to just land. So there's no magic button to push, but an intention to land onto your chair, feeling the body part in direct contact with the chair. And taking a few breaths there. And the same with the sole of the feet, okay? They are in direct contact with your chair. So honor the contact of the skin touching your mat with the intention to go and connect with the ground and to type into the earth energy for our movement. So remember, the earth is always calling us to her. We have that gravity force, that pull towards her, sorry. Okay. And when we give ourselves to the mother, we still maintain that beautiful, upright, gentle upright, not military like, just gentle to keep connected, keep connecting above our head to what is from above as much as what is from below. Relaxing the jaws, relaxing the shoulder. Those are the two basics to meet in this practice. Okay, we're gently going to open our eyes just to look at the screen as we move. And we're going to start inhaling, and the arms are going to go up. And I'm going to look up. On the exhale, my arms land between both of my knees at center. I am flexing my spine and coming back. My hands come to my belly. I unroll my spine and I come up and I start again. Inhaling, arms are up straight. And this time is as I exhale, I'm circling down with my arms, rolling my vertebrae one at a time and circling back up and exhaling down. Hands in prayer pose. Beautiful. We're going to go for our first sun salute on the chair. Inhaling, arms goes up. On the exhale, folding from the hips so your back is not moving. Pulling between both knees at center. As you are about to land, grab your left shin, your left leg, and bring the left knee to your chest and look up. On the exhale, landing very gently so your spine is rolling back down. And on the inhale, circling up, coming up. Exhaling, prayer pose. And with your next inhale, repeating this inhaling, circling, going up, exhaling, bending forward, picking up the right shin, right knee to your chest, look up, lengthening the spine, exhaling, rolling back down to landing with your right foot, coming to center, big inhale, circling. Coming back on the exhale in Anjali Mudra at your chest. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale, falling forward. With the intention to collect your left leg. Pick up the left knee to chest. Look up. Exhale down. Collecting your right shin this time. Right knee to chest. Look up. Release the jaws. And down again. Dropping the head to the center. Really allow the neck to loosen up. Big inhale, circling up with your arm. And exhaling down. We're going to repeat this, starting with the right leg. Inhale up. Exhale, center. Folding from the hips. Picking up the right foot. Right knee to chest. Lengthen the neck as you look up. The shoulders drop towards your waist. Beautiful. On your next exhale, drop it back down, going back to center with your head. Inhale, collecting your opposite leg, left knee to left chest, look up. Once more, releasing the jaws, the throat, the neck, the shoulder. And exhale, going down. Head to center. Big inhale, circling up. Exhale, releasing. Beautiful. Inhale, coming up with a nice long right leg forward. Exhale down. I keep my leg nice and long and I just drop my heel and I come back up and down. The rest of me is in a supportive role. Okay, the movement is happening from my right hip to the very tip of my right toes and heel. Good. Last one. 4. Beautiful. Bending that knee, keeping that foot off the floor, and simply opening. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you come back, watch out. Your right ankle is going to go on top of your left knee. Okay, settle yourself well. Be balanced in your pelvis, right and left side. There is no imbalance, okay? Press your right hand inside the right knee. Take all your fingers between the space between the toes, if that is possible, okay? Watch out, the skin between the toes is quite dry, so it can crack quite easily. So do not force it. Maybe just the very tip of your fingers. And then hold that foot, okay? So the palm of my hand is actually around the ball of my foot, and gently I'm going to move my metatarsal, okay? So from the toes to about the half of your foot, the top half of your foot. And then keep pressing the right hand into the right, inside of your right leg. Okay, opening the inner legs and also releasing the tension in the hip flexor. Beautiful. Cool. And release this, coming back out again and dropping this. Let's do that on the opposite side before I forget where I started. So lengthen the legs and come up and down, and that's for 4. The 2, the 3, and the 4, and then land, bend the foot. Your foot is flexed in that movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Opening to the side. Again, make sure that the edge of the chair is not limiting your movement. Okay? 2, 3, 4, and land. Repeating what we did on the opposite side, taking the tip of your finger with care, placing it then between your toes. And it can be challenging. It's early morning and the toes might just, oh, I don't want to do that. Put your left hand onto the inside of your left knee. And then remember to gently move. It's kind of a foot is going forward and back, really. But it's the action that gently lead the movement. It's not the foot going, it's the hand. The hand is taking the foot for a walk. Good. And then releasing it, first the hand, and then the rest of the body. Cool. Take you, I might shift so once more you can see better. You're going to take your hands in the back of you there, and then you're going to pick up, okay? For a maximum efficiency, I really love that movement with the block. We call it working on core here, okay? So first off, you're nice and upright. Sometimes I fly too fast, okay? And then I'm going to go and connect with my chair. As I do so, my chest, do you see that? My chest is opening. My chest, upper chest is opening. My rib cage are not, okay? I'm not flaring the rib cage. I'm only accommodating my shoulder blades here, okay? And once I have that, I pick myself up and down, up and down, up and down. If that's accessible easily for you, you can play with your arms in whatever. So what the arms are doing, they are challenging your balance. Nice. Couple more. Last one. Last one. And enough. Beautiful. Remove the block. Keep it nearby. Place your hand behind you, fingers pointing towards the same direction as you're looking at. Okay, placing your hands fully onto the chair. Again, once more. Shoulder blades are really hugging one another. They're really ready to crack any kind of walnut. It can be cracked here between those shoulder blades. Okay, you have 2 options here. You can keep your knees bent and just come off the chair. Let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. We're going to hold it for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you hear, be aware of your feet, the way they hold, releasing the tension, having all of the feet on the floor. Beautiful. You can stay here, you can go back and sit, or you can go and extend one leg and then a second leg. And hold. Most of the body weight is on your hands, arms, shoulder, upper body. Press the big toes into the floor. Connect the lower body to your upper body here. Beautiful. Bend the knees, come back and then come back and sit. Yeah, release the wrist. Playing with those gorgeous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And roll. Roll the wrist. Roll the wrist. Both directions. Good. And then flick the fingers. Let's have a bit of that. Please do flick your fingers. Remember, we're not drawing the hands, we're flicking the fingers. The action is different. Okay. Right. Now you can dry your hands. Ooh, I need to dry my hands. Good stuff. All right, we're going to just go up from the chair. Okay, so you're going to put the chair in front of you. All right, you're going to keep one block nearby, and you can put it really underneath the chair, easy to access. Okay. Okie doke. Right. So for good measure, you're going to place your hands. Okay, and we're going to walk, walk, walk. Okay, see that your hands are really well placed on your chair and you can come easily into half fold forward. Okay, and then take your hands off, bend the knees, whoop, and come up. That is our starting pose. Let's go for a sun salute, supported sun salute with the chair. Going to inhale up and only exhale, falling from the hips, nice and long spine. Meet the chair. You into halfway forward. If you want to go further down into the full forward, drop onto the ground. Inhale up, halfway up. Beautiful. Exhaling down again. And then inhale halfway up. And we're going to step forward with our left foot. Okay. And then we're going to come into a warrior one. Okay. So you'll see that the elements are a bit reversed, but it's okay. Drop the hands onto the chair. The left foot goes back behind the right foot. You're going to come forward on the ball of your toes or the tippy toes, and you look up, and that's like to imitate the baby cobra. And push back. Beautiful. Step back again with your left foot. Go back into your warrior one. Beautiful. Take your hands together. Humble warrior one, meaning Anjali Mudra. The prayer comes to the heart, and then you bowing with respect and honor to the elements. Beautiful. Keep connecting with the back foot and inhale back up in full warrior one. Okay. Gently, we're going to bow a bit more. Press your left foot, straighten up, and then bow from the hips. We're going to go into what we call pyramid pose, falling forward. You can stop wherever you want. You can use the chair as a support. If you have a block, you can use the block as a support on one side. If you have two blocks, use the two of them. Okay? Inhale, bend the front knee, and come back up into warrior one. Only exhale, drop the hands and go back into a high plank, and then come and close left foot, right foot, falling forward onto your chair. Inhale, allow the arms to drop and circle up. Beautiful. I'm going to repeat this with the opposite side. So first off, we step back, making sure we have the right distance, that it is safe for us to grab our chair. Inhaling, exhaling, falling forward with a pose to onto the chair. And then if you're happy, further down onto the floor. Inhaling up, halfway up. And here we're going to bypass what I did earlier on. We're going to move towards our hands. Put more and more weight onto your hands. Roll onto the ball of the feet, onto your toes, and come up into the extended version for your spine. And push yourself back into the halfway forward, foot forward. And step forward with your right leg. Align a bit and come up into your warrior one. Hold that warrior one. And gently prayer pose to your heart. Allow the eyes to follow your hands and fall forward into the humble warrior. Connecting with the elements and finding the gratitude. Beautiful. On the inhale, rise into the full forward warrior. Okay. Exhaling, hands to the chair. Step back with your right leg. Come up into the plank. High plank. Push into the halfway forward. And then step forward. Right, left, head to the chair. Dropping the arms, releasing the shoulders, the neck. And big circle up. Coming up. Exhaling. Okay? So now we're going to repeat this. And we're not going to stop between. So we'll do the start with the left, go to the right, pose, and then the right and left. And that will have us doing our full sun salutation on the chair, chair supported. Remember, tac, tac, tac. And starting. Inhale, circling up. Exhale, falling forward. Hands on the chair. And if you're happy, hands down to the floor. Inhale forward. And step forward with your left. Gently stepping back with your right leg to find the good alignment for your warrior one. On the exhale, hands comes into prayer pose. Inhale, preparing to go into the humble warrior on the exhale. With your next inhale, coming back up into warrior one and falling forward to the chest, stepping back with your left leg. We are in high plank. From high plank, we actually go into the cobra. And push yourself back halfway forward. And we're going to step forward with our right leg, going straight into our warrior one on the right side. Preparing the humble warrior. With your next exhale, whenever that is, dropping into your warrior, humble warrior. Inhaling, coming back up. Exhaling, hands to the chair, stepping back with your right leg, coming into high plank, pushing yourself into cobra. Pushing yourself out in a full forward. We're starting the movement on the left side. So we're closing with the left leg and right. Dropping the heads to the chair, releasing the shoulders and arms, and big inhale, circle up and exhaling. Okay. Out again. Find your bearing, your markings, and off we go. Inhaling, circling up. Exhaling forward with a little pose to the chair. You might want to continue your journey or not. You might want to continue your journey with only one leg, one hand or two hands. noticing what you can do. Beautiful. On the next inhale, hands come back up to the chair, and we're going to step forward with the right leg, coming into a warrior one. With your next exhale, bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. And with your next exhale, bending into the humble warrior. With your next inhale, now come back up into your warrior one. So we're taking a little bit longer here, as you may notice. On the exhale, we drop forward, step back with your right leg, and coming into high plank. From high plank, rolling, going into cobra. So baby cobra. And pushing yourself forward. We're going to step forward with the left leg, finding our warrior one on this side. With your next exhale, hands meet and come down to the heart. Inhale, ready yourself to go into the humble warrior on your exhale, falling forward into the humble warrior. Hold it for a little while. Your weight is equally distributed on your front foot and your back foot. So don't forget your back leg. Inhaling, come up. Warrior one again. Exhaling, hands down, stepping back. You're in a high plank. From the high plank, we forward. Okay, it's an impulse from the feet. Forward and look up. Your shoulder stays down. There is no shoulder hugging my ear. My neck is free. I can move my head from right to left, so forward and back. Okay, and pushing yourself back into the forward fold, half forward fold. Step forward with your right foot. We're going to close. Left foot, take your head onto the floor, onto the chair. Drop the hands. Soft knees, big inhale, loop all the way, circling up, exhaling down. Yeah, beautiful. And that has us ready for more movement. Okay, so we're going to step back. My God, it went fast. Step back with the left and with the right, okay? No, what am I saying? Stepping back with the left, right foot is looking forward. That's what I meant. And then from here, I'm going to go and look for my chair. So you might need to shimmy a bit one way or the other. Find your spot. I'm going to straighten up the front leg. And that has us into a little triangle. You might want to come to be a bit closer to your chair. The importance of the triangle pose is to extend the side body. Okay, so we're here. Bend that front knee again and extend the back leg. My hand is still resting on the chair. And then come into Konasana, the side angle pose. Look up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Okay. Keep hold the pose. So this pose would be tendency to fall forward. So really look up, look up, look up. Keep extending, keep lengthening. Beautiful. Then let's go and move to warrior two. So we're going to free our hands from the chair. Go into warrior two. Lengthen those arms. Okay, I'm going to look at my chair. I want to land my hands back onto my chair. But see how I'm going further away? I'm not staying here, I'm going further away, okay? And then I find a good weight onto my right foot, and I come up. As I come up, I'm freeing my left foot, and I come up, 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 up into a supported half moon pose. Beautiful. Hold it and smile. Hold it and smile. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Flex the foot. Activate the leg that's up in the air. Beautiful. At one point, you might feel, oh, I can free myself from the chair by the elbow might have been bent. Straighten up the arms. It will change your sense of balance. It's okay. Relax the foot that's standing on the floor. Beautiful. Gently, we're going to drop the leg that's in the air towards the floor and bring it back up. And 2, and 3, and 4. Beautiful. Now your the hands that's in the air, drop it towards the chair. So you have one hand on the left side. The hand that was in center, you move it to the right side, and then you pivot your foot so that suddenly you are in warrior 3. Okay, drop your head to the chair, finding your balance. If that's too challenging, stay where you are and just shift one arm and then the other arm, or one arm at a time. Dropping the hands back, closing back the head on the chair. Ooh, and releasing. Bend the knees and come up. Exhaling down. Okay. So that's the kind of work that can be done with a chair to build up strength to go into full-blown yoga pose. I find I really love that because people always want to to uh, to to go to the final product by bypassing, and using props is seen as, are you weak? When in fact the props help you to have a better quality of movement. So that's much said. I leave it, and we're going to let go of the chair. I'm well aware we've worked onto one side only, and that's okay. We both mostly work with our dominant side, and that's okay. I'm looking at the time, and sadly, it's time to go soon. We're going to finish with one movement to release it all. And yoga is very linear. You know, yoga has a very strong masculine energy. Okay. And we need to counterbalance. It's beautiful. Yoga is beautiful. It's not the problem. Okay. We need to counterbalance that energy with a more feminine one, ultimately. In our last session, we went through a lot of circles, outer and inner circles throughout the body. Okay. Today, we're just going to release the hip. We're going to go pop, pop, and pop, and pop, and pop, and pop. You can leave your arms, tack, and tack, and tack. Double, pa, pa, tack, tack, pa, pa, tack, tack. You see the movement coming? Tack, tack. See the spiral traveling? You feel it? Double, triple, tack, 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 tack. Boom, 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 pa, pa, pa. Boom, 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 ta, ta, ta. Boom, 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 ta, ta, ta. Tack, 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 tack. Listen, tack, 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 tack. Boom, 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 pam, 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 boom, boom, pa, pa, pam, boom, boom, pa, pa, pam, boom, boom, pa, pa, pam, boom, boom, and roll. So let's figure out right. We went through it extensively during the last session. Find it. Ooh. Now the arms. So notice the different quality of the movement. Nothing is better than the other. There's no comparison to do. There might be something that calls you more, and that's okay, but it's not better for that. Okay, let's change the infinity sign. So what did I do? First, we often work with our dominant side, and then I went to work with the other side. Up, back, 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 back. And we're going to leave it at that. Slow down that movement. Find your balance, your center. Listen, listen, listen. Travel inward and listen. What other movement is inside you without you making it a show on the outside? Going to turn off the recording and invite you for a few minutes